Flora Feathers here. Today we're going to seed Impatiens. They're the first thing that we seed this time of year. They take 16 weeks to grow. So we have to start them now so they'll be ready by May the 1st. First thing you're going to need is vermiculite. This is what we're going to use to cover the seeds. It just helps the seeds stay moist so that they germinate well. Next, we have our seeding mat already cooked up. If you'd like to see an illustration on that, look at the first video. Next, we're going to have our seeds and our trays already pre-filled. So everything's ready. We tag everything and put the date on it, so we know when we started them. That lets you know if the seeds are good or not, because if they don't come up in a certain time, you'll know that your seeds are bad or good. First, we're going to do white Impatiens. And you see we have a tray ready for each of the different colors. I just self-sow. There's no need to need a little seeder and all those things. And as soon as they come up, you're going to transplant them into bigger pots. So I just kind of sprinkle them around. Not to put too many in one spot. And these seeds are already pre-counted, and we know exactly how many we need, so you're still going. And I think these need the whole tray. Okay, and finally, we take our vermiculite, and each seed is different, but Impatiens like their entire seed covered. So we do a heavy cover on Impatiens. So pretty much you just want to cover the whole tray so that all the seeds get covered. So this one takes a thicker cover, so you can see how thick I'm covering. In later videos, as we move along, the other seeds need less vermiculite. Sure we get a really good cover. Not an inch thick, maybe a quarter. Okay, this one is done. Once all the seeding is done, the vermiculite has been applied on top, then we thoroughly water the trays. Make sure every spot gets saturated, because once the seeds start to come up, you don't want to be watering this heavy. Once the seeds come up, then we'll turn this to a mister. And we'll just mist them when they come up, because they're just little babies and we don't want to disrupt them from the ground. Once you give them a thorough watering, we're going to insert the thermostat into the side of the tray and make a little tiny hole for the thermostat to go in. Put them on the mat and insert the little thermostat that controls the heat for the benches. I always stick it in there about 2 inches. Now we're going to turn up the heat to about 80 degrees on the thermostat. (80°), Impatiens like it nice and warm when they seed. Every seed has a different germination rate. It has a different amount of weeks that it grows, and has a different temperature that it wants to grow. And some seeds like to grow in the dark, and we'll put a black cover over the top of them, which you'll see in future episodes. Okay, then we're just going to put all our trays on. sure you put them good cover over the top of them. That keeps the humidity up. In about 3 weeks, we should see some babies. Till next week. Thank you.